Welcome back, everyone, to Baldur's Gate 2. Behold, a fucking wand of Cloudkill. They've only got one charge a piece, but their charges can be restored. Nope. There we go. So, we might not be able to sell them for much, but at least we have them. And hey, even an empty wand is worth some gold. Destroyer of the Hills, armor +4 versus crushing. Anyway. The Cursed Scroll of Foolishness. We should probably get rid of that. I know what you're thinking. Why are you emptying Imoen's inventory? What are you talking about? What? Why are you emptying Imoen's inventory, huh? Did you think about that? No, you only think about yourself. Yeah, that's good. Meta spell influence amulet. Yeah. That's fine.
On my honor, it shall be.
Okay.
Hi, friend.
Aha! I knew there had to be reinforcements down here. Couldn't be that powerful by himself, I said. I'll just put an end to this here and now. We'll see the end of Irenicus and your little guild war before the day is through. What are you talking about? I just want to get out of this place. You can talk all you want, but it'll do you no good. Everyone in this place is either attacked or tried to lie their way into my confidence. But I have been a prisoner of Irenicus. I could help you fight him. I don't believe you. To take an ally from the heart of the beast would be foolish, to say the least. You'll not escape without a battle here. Your master dies above, and so you shall join him. Get out of my way. I don't want to fight any of you. I just want to leave. You and your guild die, no matter what your words say.
A solid hit.
Well,
I'm ready, I think.
that
Yes,
did not seem to go so well for him. It seems like we're getting closer and closer to something that we would describe civilization. Like actual sewers and honest to God real place. Is that it? Do we just leave? Well, it's not quite that simple.
The tunnel slopes upward into the welcome glare of daylight. Such is your relief that you barely notice the debris at your feet, the remnants of a battle fought only moments before. Surveying the carnage, you hear a scream of rage, and a massive explosion collapses the passage behind you. The sounds of combat greet you as you struggle to your feet. The fight, it seems, is still going strong.
You dare to attack me? Do you even know who you will suffer? You will all suffer!
Jesus Christ!
Proud you have escaped. You are more resourceful than I had thought.
You're not going to torture us any longer.
Torture? Silly girl, you just don't understand what I'm doing to you.
I don't care what you're doing. Let us go.
I won't let you leave, not when I'm so close to unlocking your power.
We don't want anything from you.
Enough! I will no longer listen to the babbling of ignorant children.
This is an unsanctioned use of magical energy. All involved.
Must I be interrupted at every turn? Enough of this.
Jesus Christ!
His power is immense. We must overcome him.
Enough. I haven't the time for this.
You will cease your spell casting and come with us.
Your pathetic magics are useless. Let this end.
Even if we fall, our numbers are many. You will be overwhelmed.
You bore me, Mage. You may take me in, but you will take the girl as well.
What?
No, No! I've done nothing
Oh,
wrong.
she
You have
cast
been
magic
involved
missile.
in illegal use of magic. You will come with us.
I'm not going with him. I'm not.
You point, I point.
No, this cannot be! The murderer of Dinah here flees from righteous butt-kicking vengeance, and he takes Imoen with him too! Something must be done, Drax. We must find this evil wizard. All that is goodness cries out for this, even little Boo, although he cannot cry out quite so loudly. I find it odd that this Irenicus would leave of his own volition. Why take Imoen when it is Drax he's so obviously interested in? Perhaps he expects us to give chase. We must step carefully then. We don't know much about him, whom he was fighting, who took him, or even where we are. We seem to be drawn into his machinations, not of our own making. No, we must go quickly and save our friend Imoen. The wizard may be leering over her evilly even now. Do not be foolish, Minsk. We must know our enemies and the extent of our danger here before we rush into anything. The druid is right, my large friend. The wizard obviously has great power. I doubt we have seen the last of him. Perhaps we should see if his allies can be found here. So, yeah.
I await your need.
Dude does not... Ah! Where in the bleeding blazes did y'all come from? I can't hardly believe that the bleeding mage went crazy he did, as if a guild war in Athkala wasn't enough. Guild war? It's one of the reasons why smart folks stay indoors at night. None of the guards will say one thing about it. Bad for the image of the city. I know, because I'm close to the streets. There's a war between the thieves and a new guild. Don't know much, but lots of people gone missing. Not much other to say about this. You need anything else? Where are we? Like I told you when I met, I think this is Athkala. Is that right? City of Coin itself? Surely it is. And the fight between the wizards and those men. You saw the whole thing? Ah, the wizard was angry and a dragon blasting these men in black. Bleeding wizard killed them all and took half the promenade too before he stopped. Promenade? Joaquin's promenade, center of trade. Oh. You wouldn't happen to know who those men who were fighting him were? Nah, they were all in black and swarmed with their daggers about an hour ago. I thought there would be trouble, but didn't think they would suffer the most. So who took the wizard and Imoen? The girl? So I don't know where to. Maybe it was the cowled ones come to arrest him for all the magics and such. Cowled ones? Oh, you are new here. Magic is forbidden, Athkala. The cowled wizards, methinks, keep control over all the other mages, unless, of course, you have permission. The cowled wizards to use magic. Don't know how one would get about doing such a thing. Did you see everything that happened? Alright, wizard was angry, or blah, 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 blah. Alright, I've got to be going. Thanks a bunch, Lur. Take care of yourself. Good business.
These buildings. Yes, that person was assuredly correct. This is Athkatla.
How did we get so far from the Sword Coast? No, Athkatla is along the lower edge of the Sword Coast. I wonder whom we angered that we should be brought here. We'll need a safe place to plan what we should do next. I would suggest the slums. There'll be low-profile work, especially at the Copper Coronet. Someone might have heard of our capture and know where Imoen is. Khalid Sylvanus, let him hear my vow. If I must, I shall empty the city of all within to find his killer. A fine sentiment. I'll help you as best I can. It's my want to do this. I shall see it done properly. If you would assist, more the better. If not, be prepared to stand aside. Nah, man. Like, fuck that, dude.
But I can carry no more. I have set your item upon the ground.
Okay, who's got any inventory space left? None of us do! Woo!
You require my counsel, yes?
Well, let's get rid of all the non-magic stuff, except for the heavier armor, if only because that can be sold for something. Oh, get rid of that buckler. Don't need that. Get rid of this garbage. I kind of just want that. Yeah, I just want the magic dagger.
What is
All right,
my task?
cool. A bouncer, eh? Hey, we have a map. Check this shit out. Temple of Ilmater, Mithrest Inn, Den of the Seven Veils, the Spell Store, Phoenicia's Home, the Armorer and Fletcher, Engie's Shop, the Adventurer's Mart, Karen's former home, Weaponsmith, the Ore Merchant, and the tunnel out of the Promenade, as well as 2 district exits. And a circus tent. We'll investigate the circus tent later. There's some wacky shit going on in there, but right now, let's level up. Pachoo! Leveling up when you're a paladin is easy. Move silently and hide in shadows. Do you have a backstab ability? Whatever. You have pre-spells? Oh, you do now. Hey, you can take bless.
On my honor.
Let's go to the Adventurer Mart and sell some shit. What's in the Adventurer Mart? Man, they sell everything in the Adventurer Mart, man.
I trust all these men.
You see any salamander dust here? What do you need that for? Oh, you're not a cowled wizard, are you? It's for soup. Yes, that's it. Salamander soup for my children and things. Do you see it or not? No, I don't see any here. Titmice and tarnations.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
I thought you were a cobbler. Well, I does some cobbling now, but before that I were an adventurer. Oh, God. Yo, Ribald.
All Bardaman at your service.
Oh, well enough, Mr. Hero. You'll not bring any harp or trouble to my doorstep. Might I remind you that my days involved with your kin are long over. I am not here in an official capacity, suspicious one. There's no need to worry. With your kin, there's always a need to worry, but I should mind my manners. My adventure marks the finest shop in all Faerun. Widest selection, lowest prices, and nary a fancy illustration. Just the goods, bare and plain. Yeah, sure. Yeah, he's got some magic weapons. A lot of really useful stuff. Some of which we could afford. The Staff of Rin. God damn. Huh. But yeah, this is gonna be our go-to for like generic equipment and all sorts of good stuff. Karaja's Life and Death. The Victor. Oh, yes. The Ring of Princes. Oh, goddamn. And we got potions on potions on potions. Ah, there we are. Gem bag. Druid's Ring. Charm Animal. Okay. The Rod of Resurrection. That sounds nice. Sword of Flame. It's a long sword. +1 fire damage. Hey, man. Girdle of Hill Giant Strength? Yeah, that could be useful. But right now, I just want the gem bag. And to get rid of all this fucking shit. Pommel Jewel of the Equalizer? No, I don't think I'll get rid of that. Nor will I get rid of Varskona. But I can get rid of the longsword +1. If I have Varskona, I don't need a longsword +1. Protection from electricity. You know, I'll keep the arrow, but sell the bolts. Wait, right, I gotta sell them all. Or I'll sell them one at a time. I'll keep the dagger +1. And here come the rest of the scrolls. Will I end up buying some of these later? Almost certainly. Do I care? No. There we go. Just like that. We made a fair chunk of change. But hey, let's get... I spied in your inventory staff mace? Huh. Oh. It's like a quarterstaff, but bigger and angrier. I see a sling +2. Want that. Anything else that's cool? There was a lot of cool shit. It's hard to keep track of it all. Katana +1. Nah, I'm good. 200 sword +1. Nah, I got Saravok's Blade of Chaos, so I'm good with that. But thanks. Do you have a short bow +1? Oh, sweet. Just a little bit. Just to help me get by. Thanks, man. Because now that Imoen is gone, Yoshimo, you can take up the back line. It's all good. Now we get a better price. No, it doesn't matter. Okay. Customize. Prefer ranged weapons. What else did I pick up? Right, a sling for Jaheira. That's pretty good. Oh, alas, there was even more to sell. Oh, right. Yoshima's weapon is already magical. It's not great, but it's magical. Can I put the pommel jewel in there? Hell yeah, I can. Along with all my other magical jewelry. Alrighty then.
The Adventure Mart's the finest shopping and all in Faerun. Widest selection, lowest prices, and nary a fancy illustration. Just the goods, bare and plain.
Sweet. A pleasure doing business with you, my good man. So we got a weaponsmith.
Yes.
Oh, sweet. He's just out there.
You'll find no better prices in Arm. I guarantee it.
What do you got? Anything cool? Poison throwing daggers. A couple of magical weapons. Good stuff. Nothing I'm interested in, but thanks. Kataris?
My time is quick, so be brief, commoner.
Artwork? Nah. Engage shop.
Ah, yes, the city. With all its people and their accumulated wealth. Yes. Very well.
Kalamshites, Tetherians, Waterdavians, they all make their way here eventually to Arm, they do.
Oh, he does have weapons. I thought it was just gonna be filled with vegetables. Well, I don't know who Phoenicia is, but what? Huh? That's weird. Perter?
As you ask. Welcome to my humble establishment.
Gotta reuse that dialogue. Potion of information, strength. Nah. But thanks.
Have a look at my wares. I trust you'll find them all in satisfactory condition.
Full plate. God damn. As well as a pile of shields. Ooh. I can't afford the selected items. Oh, I must have clicked on something and forgot to unclick it. Yeah, the plate mail. Nah, man, I just need some shields, my dude. You know, for when I need to shield it up. There's a time for shields, and there's a time for not shields. Cool. Getting that bonus armor class against ranged opponents will be nice. Den of the Seven Veils. Let's check that out real quick. Hey man, it's a new city. We gotta figure out where everything is, what everything's got going on. We don't want to go out there and get boat murdered.
Consider it done. Hello there.
Oh god. Patricia. Is this an inn?
Hello.
That served to draw you in, didn't it? Fair enough. Okay. It's just a tavern. But it did get my attention, so I can't talk shit.
Well, you look like the sort who has more than 2 gold pieces to rub together.
What do we have here? Just some stuff. Oh, and the ability to identify some stuff. Cool. And Gellum Bookkeeper. Alright, we got the dude who can sell us magic scrolls. Sweet. Oh, lightning bolt. I don't think I'll be buying too many of these. Oh, but that's what I do want. Give me the scroll case. I want the scroll case. Sweet. Alright. I think that's enough of that. There's a big old circus tent.
For the glory of Arm!
Hey! Hold. Tent's been closed off for your own safety, citizen. Circus has been closed until this matter is resolved. What? What are you talking about? We're not exactly sure. There wasn't a problem until a show was scheduled earlier in the morning. Apparently, the show began well enough, and then something happened. Nobody's come out of the tent who went in for the show, and everyone we sent to investigate hasn't come out either. Foul magic is no doubt involved here. We're waiting for the Cowled Wizards to arrive. They'll be able to solve this. I could handle it. Maybe I could solve this problem for you. Alright, well, I'm not going to stop you if you want to risk yourself, but you were warned. It is no risk, not so long as we have swords and braveness to the brim of the tall glass of goodness, right, Boo? We should be careful. There's no telling what's going on within the city guard can't handle it. Be prepared for anything is what I always say. Yep. There's something fucked up going on in that circus tent. If it turns into a monster and has some fly honey in it, I'm gonna lose my shit.